Hello students, welcome back in a new session. So here in this session we will discuss working with string functions. There are some different kind of functions which we use inside the Python programming to perform different tasks. So let's start now. So first function is the upper function. So basically it is used to convert lowercase string into uppercase string. For example, here we have one variable that is s1 which contains the string Python. If we use upper function, then s1 dot upper will make this string content into overall the capital letter. Okay, so in uppercase. So that was the main use of upper function. So now we see in the actual real environment, here we have one variable s1 is equals to Python. So Python, and now s1 dot upper shows the string in a caps lock. All the content of the string is in capital letter. Now move to the second one. Now we have the lower function. So this lower function is used to convert uppercase string into lowercase string. Here we have one variable that is s2 which contains the string in upper caps, that is Python, and when we use lower function s2 dot lower, so it will convert uppercase into the lowercase. Let's take an example in practical. Now here we use s1 dot lower. So it converted this string into the small letters of all the component in the string. Now move to the third one, that is lower function. Is lower function. This function checks whether string is in lowercase letter or not. So as we have seen, we have string programming in s3, and s3 dot is lower is a function which we are using, then it gives the answer true because all the components in the lowercase letter. So let's take an example here in practical. So here we have seen this line as s1 dot is lower makes you true because already the string is in lowercase letter. So here we can again see it is lower, and so it makes the true. Same kind of next function is the is upper function. So here we have s1 dot is upper, then it gives us false. Why? Because this string is in lowercase letter. S1 contains the Python and which is in the lowercase letter. That's why it displays the false value. So this is upper, which already we have seen in a practical session. So it checks whether given string is in uppercase or not. So is in uppercase, so it shows the true conditions. So s1 equals to, if we have program like this, if we see s1 dot is upper, then it shows true because all the index value of this string is in uppercase. Now let's move to the next one. Now next one is numeric. So this function checks whether given string contains number or not. So for example, we have one variable s5 which contains a string number 1 2 3 4 5, and when we use is numeric function, then it gives us the true value as a result. Why? Because string is in number form. So here we have s5 which contains the number, right? Now s5 dot is numeric, and that shows us the true value. Why? Because string is in number form. Now let's move to the next one. Next function is all num. This function checks whether given string contains both alphabets and numbers. So here we have one string that contains number and alphabets, which is stored in the S6 variable. Now we use function is all num, then it gives us the true value as a result. Now let's move to the practical. Here we have one string, that is 2 apples. Now we use the function S6 is all num, and we got an answer in value true because it contains both the alphabets and numbers. Now let's move to the next one. Next function is space function. So this function checks whether given string contains space or not. Something like this, we have an example S7 equals to, this is the blank space. So when we use is space function, this gives us true value because in a string only the space is given. So now let's move to the practical. Now we have one string that contains space only. So here we use S7 dot is space. Now we click the enter, it shows us the true value because the string only contains the space value. Now let's move to the next one. So next function which we have, that is len. It stands for length and it returns the length of a string which is given in the program. So here in example we have S8 variable which contains the Python programming string. So how many characters this string have? We use the len function. So len of S8 and it gives us the value 18 because it contains the 18 characters inside the strings. So let's take an example as a practical. Now here we have S8 equals to Python programming, and now we apply the value of len function and it gives us answer is 18. So this is the len function. Now let's move to the next one. Next function is reverse a string. So this function programmer can display a string in reverse order. Whatever string we are just giving in the to any variable, that will be converted in a reverse order. So for that we use a format, that is our variable name which contains a string S8 of :-1. So single colon shows the last value in reverse order and -1 shows the starting value for reversing the string. So now take an example as a practical. So we have S8. S8 contains this string, so we will just reverse that string. Now we have one variable S8 which contains the Python programming string. Now we use the reversing function here. So here we use S8 of ::, and -1. So that -1 shows the starting value in reverse order, which is just like negative indexing, which turns from right to left, and colon, there is no any number specified, that's why this colon shows the complete reverse order for complete string. Okay, so now we put the enter here, so we got the answer as a reverse order of given string. Now let's move to the next example. Now we have next topic, string multiplication or string repetition. The programmer can multiply the given string for number of times. Here we have one string, that is Python, multiplied by 5. Now we got the answer Python in 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that is string repetition or string multiplication. Now here we have one string multiplication by 5 and we got the answer at 5 times repetition of the same given string. So that is string repetition or string multiplication. Now let's move to the next topic. So next is string concatenation. How we can concatenate two strings. So the programmer can concatenate or combine the multiple strings into single strings. How? S1 contains Python and S2 contains programming. Now we add two strings S1 plus S2 and we got the answer Python programming as a concatenation. So let's move to the practical session for this. So here we have one string Python and second string programming. Now we apply S1 plus S2 and we got the answer Python programming as a concatenation.